When it comes to intimate relationships, physical attraction and sexual pleasure often take center stage. However, true intimacy involves much more. It's about building emotional, psychological, and even spiritual connections. Understanding female sexuality, including how women experience intimacy, can significantly deepen relationships and enhance sexual experiences. By exploring how women's bodies and minds interact during intimacy, we can better comprehend the unique complexities of their desires. This discussion will delve into everything from the changes a woman's body undergoes during sexual experiences to critical insights for men over 50 on maintaining a vibrant, healthy sexual life. Whether in a long-term relationship, navigating a new one, or seeking self-discovery, this exploration aims to provide transformative insights that foster stronger, more fulfilling connections. The physical changes women experience. During intimacy, female sexuality is a multifaceted phenomenon influenced by a combination of physiological, emotional, and psychological factors. One particularly intriguing aspect is how a woman's body responds to different forms of sexual activity, such as vaginal and anal sex. The physical changes that occur are not just a matter of immediate pleasure. They also shape a woman's long-term sexual health and intimacy. Anal sex, for instance, is an activity that requires particular care and communication between partners. While some women find it pleasurable, others may experience discomfort or physical changes afterward. Anal sex involves the stimulation of the anus and rectum, which can lead to temporary changes in muscle tone, sensitivity, and sometimes soreness in the perineum, the region between the anus and vagina. With practice and patience, these sensations may become more familiar and enjoyable for some women. However, it's crucial to be aware of the potential for physical trauma, especially if performed without sufficient lubrication or proper technique. The anal area lacks the natural lubrication of the vagina, making it essential to use appropriate materials to reduce friction and discomfort. Understanding these aspects of female sexuality can help ensure that both partners experience mutual pleasure and avoid any negative physical consequences. The unique insights for men over 50. As men age, maintaining a healthy, vibrant sexual life can become more challenging due to various physical, hormonal, and psychological changes. Men over 50 often face a decrease in testosterone levels, which can lead to changes in libido, energy levels, and sexual performance. However, understanding how these shifts affect intimacy can empower men to take proactive steps to sustain an enriching sexual life. One of the most significant changes men experience as they get older is a gradual decline in testosterone, the hormone that plays a central role in regulating libido and sexual performance. Low testosterone can lead to difficulties in achieving and maintaining an erection, reduced sexual desire, and even feelings of frustration or inadequacy. However, these changes are not the end of the road for a fulfilling sexual relationship. Many men over 50 report that their emotional connection with their partner becomes even more important as they age, shifting the focus away from physical performance toward a deeper bond of trust and affection. One of the most critical aspects of intimacy, especially for older couples, is communication. As sexual function evolves with age, partners often find themselves navigating new challenges. Open, honest conversations about needs, desires, and concerns can help couples maintain a healthy and satisfying sex life. It's also essential to explore different ways of being intimate, as traditional intercourse might not always be the focus of desire. Touch, affection, and shared vulnerability become powerful tools for creating deep, meaningful intimacy in later years. The power of emotional connection. While physical attraction and sexual satisfaction are important components of intimacy, the emotional bond between partners is what truly sustains a relationship over time. Emotional intimacy plays a central role in sexual fulfillment, and understanding how to nurture it can lead to a more vibrant and connected love life. Emotional trust is the foundation of any intimate relationship. It's the belief that your partner understands you deeply, accepts you fully, and is committed to your well-being. This kind of trust allows for vulnerability, which is a crucial element of sexual intimacy. When partners feel safe with each other, they can explore new sexual practices, communicate openly about their desires, and navigate any difficulties that arise with confidence and mutual respect. The fascinating role of nonverbal communication intimacy isn't just about what is said. It's about how we communicate without words. Body language, touch, and even the digital expressions we use, such as emojis, play a significant role in building intimacy. Many people overlook the emotional power of nonverbal cues, but studies suggest that they can be just as important, if not more so, than verbal communication. A simple touch or caress can communicate more than 1,000 words. In particular, certain parts of the body, such as the neck and ears, are highly sensitive and can respond powerfully to even the gentlest touch. Kissing along the neck or lightly brushing the ear can trigger waves of pleasure, activating emotional responses that draw the partners closer. This type of nonverbal connection strengthens the bond between two people, fostering a deeper sense of intimacy. The science of attraction and the role of smell. Our attraction to others is influenced by many factors, some of which operate on a deeply primal level. One fascinating aspect of this is our sense of smell. Humans have an extraordinary ability to detect pheromones, chemical signals that can trigger attraction and influence romantic and sexual interest. These natural scents, often subtle and unnoticed, can evoke powerful feelings of desire and closeness. The human olfactory system is intricately tied to emotions and memories. The scent of your partner's skin, their natural body odor, or even the musk of sweat can trigger intimate feelings that are deeply connected to trust and familiarity. For some people, these scents are not just attractive, but also comforting, adding a layer of emotional intimacy that goes beyond the physical. The connection between smell and intimacy is a beautiful example of how attraction operates on a sensory level, shaping our experiences of love and desire in profound ways. The role of intimacy in reproductive health. As couples navigate their sexual relationships, it's essential to understand that intimacy doesn't just contribute to emotional well-being, it can also have significant physical benefits. In particular, the act of sexual intimacy can have a positive impact on fertility. Studies have shown that frequent orgasms can improve sperm quality in men. This isn't just a matter of pleasure. It's about how physical closeness can enhance reproductive health. The act of orgasm helps to improve sperm motility and reduce DNA damage in sperm cells. For couples who are trying to conceive, regular intimate connection can boost fertility, providing an additional benefit to maintaining a healthy sexual relationship. While shared intimacy is undoubtedly important, it's also crucial to recognize the value of self-love and solo sex. Engaging in solo intimacy isn't just about physical pleasure. It's a vital part of self-empowerment and self-acceptance. Self-love offers individuals the chance to explore their own bodies, desires, and boundaries. For many, it's an act of self-care and self-awareness, allowing them to become more in tune with their own needs. As individuals become more comfortable with their own sexual desires, they can approach partnered intimacy with greater confidence and understanding. Solo exploration isn't a substitute for shared intimacy. Instead, it complements it by helping individuals build a stronger connection with themselves, which ultimately enhances the sexual and emotional connection they share with their partner. The emotional and spiritual aspects of intimacy. Finally, it's important to acknowledge the deeper emotional and spiritual dimensions of intimacy. The love hormone, oxytocin, plays a significant role in this. Released during physical touch, closeness, and orgasm, oxytocin creates a sense of deep connection and trust between partners. Oxytocin is often called the love hormone because it promotes feelings of affection and attachment. After intimate moments, couples often experience a heightened sense of closeness, warmth, and trust, feelings that are amplified by the release of oxytocin. This hormone fosters the emotional bonding that is the true heart of any intimate relationship, reminding us that intimacy is not just about the physical act, but about the emotional and spiritual connection that transcends time. Intimacy as a journey of discovery. In conclusion, intimacy is a complex and multifaceted journey that involves much more than just physical pleasure. It is a path of discovery, trust, and vulnerability, where partners learn about each other emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Understanding female sexuality, embracing the nuances of attraction, and fostering open communication are all essential to cultivating a deep, enriching relationship. Whether exploring new sexual experiences, navigating the challenges of aging, or simply learning to connect on a more profound level, intimacy is the thread that weaves love, desire, and connection together. By nurturing this bond, we create lasting memories and build a love that grows deeper over time. The science of intimacy. Health benefits for men. Recent studies have shown that men who maintain a regular sex life can reap remarkable health benefits. Engaging in intimacy at least once a week has been shown to significantly reduce the risk of heart disease, strokes, and diabetes. Regular sexual activity has a protective effect on the cardiovascular system, promoting better blood flow and healthier heart function. The endorphins released during sexual activity also reduce stress and lower blood pressure, which in turn contributes to a lower risk of heart disease. Moreover, men who stay sexually active even as they age often enjoy a surprising benefit: longevity. Studies have demonstrated that individuals who maintain intimacy throughout their lives are more likely to live past 80, enjoying a healthier and more fulfilling existence. This connection between physical well-being and sexual activity speaks to the importance of maintaining an intimate bond, not only for emotional fulfillment, but also for long-term health. The evolution of sexual desire, from ancient creatures to modern relationships. The history of human sexuality dates back millions of years, with scientists tracing the roots of sexual behavior to ancient creatures such as Dorha, which lived roughly 30 million years ago. This creature represents one of the earliest forms of sexual activity, underscoring the enduring nature of intimacy. Over time, sexual desire has evolved in ways that reflect both biological imperatives and cultural norms. As humans, we have developed a wide range of ways to express attraction and affection, from physical touch to emotional connection. In modern relationships, intimacy is often intertwined with complex emotions and societal pressures. Statistics reveal fascinating trends in how we approach love and connection. For instance, studies indicate that approximately 1 in 5 people has had a romantic encounter with a coworker. This reflects how workplace environments, where we spend a significant portion of our lives, can naturally foster emotional and physical connections. Interestingly, a survey by Match.com revealed that 44% of singles admitted to reaching orgasm almost every time they were with someone familiar, such as a former partner. This suggests that comfort and familiarity can play a significant role in the pleasure and satisfaction experienced during intimate moments. In fact, many people report that their most fulfilling sexual experiences are with partners they have an established emotional bond with, demonstrating the importance of emotional intimacy in physical satisfaction. The phenomenon of skin orgasm and the power of music intimacy is not confined to just physical touch. It encompasses an array of experiences that tap into our emotions and senses. One of the most striking examples of this is the phenomenon of the skin orgasm, a sensation that is often triggered by art, music, or powerful emotional experiences. Imagine hearing a song that resonates with your innermost feelings. Suddenly, you may feel a shiver down your spine, a physical reaction that seems to ripple across your skin. This feeling, often described as a skin orgasm, demonstrates the profound effect that non-physical stimuli can have on our bodies. Music, art, and even films can evoke deep emotional responses that stir something primal within us. This form of non-sexual arousal is unpredictable and cannot be controlled, making it all the more captivating. It's a reminder that sexual desire is not always about direct physical touch. It is about a deeper connection to our senses and emotions. Female sexuality, the unique journey to climax. The path to orgasm for women is as varied as the individuals themselves. Unlike men, whose sexual pleasure tends to be more straightforward, female sexuality is influenced by a wide array of factors, including emotional connection, physical sensitivity, and mental stimulation. Every woman's body is unique, with nerve endings distributed differently across various zones. For instance, the clitoris, an organ rich with 8,000 nerve endings, has long been regarded as the epicenter of female pleasure. This small but mighty organ is twice as sensitive as the male penis, making it central to many women's sexual experiences. However, female orgasms are not one size fits all. The sensations that lead to climax can vary greatly from woman to woman. While some women may find their ultimate pleasure through vaginal penetration, others may achieve orgasm through nipple stimulation or clitoral stimulation. In fact, about 18% of women report never experiencing an orgasm through penetrative sex alone, highlighting the complexity of female pleasure. One of the most intriguing aspects of female sexuality is the phenomenon of squirting, often confused with orgasm. Squirting refers to the expulsion of fluid from the urethra during sexual activity and can occur in some women during intense sexual stimulation. While not all women experience this, it's a fascinating aspect of the female sexual response that adds another layer of complexity to the journey of pleasure. The P-spot and male sexuality. Beyond the conventional male sexuality, too, is more nuanced than commonly thought. While the penis is often the focal point of male pleasure, there is another sensitive area that can yield powerful orgasms: the prostate, also known as the P-spot. Stimulating the prostate through anal penetration can result in a deep, explosive orgasm, one that rivals the intensity of the female G-spot orgasm. This form of male orgasm has gained attention in recent years, as more men explore new ways of experiencing pleasure. Interestingly, research has shown that the number of sexual partners a man has had over his lifetime may correlate with his long-term satisfaction. As the number of sexual encounters increases, overall satisfaction may decrease. However, when intimacy is shared with someone special, satisfaction tends to rise, emphasizing the importance of emotional connection in sexual fulfillment. The role of hormones and attraction. A complex dance hormones play a pivotal role in sexual attraction and desire. Testosterone, for example, is a hormone that influences libido in both men and women. The scent of testosterone is particularly alluring to many women, as it signals vitality and masculinity. This earthy scent is often considered an aphrodisiac, and even colognes that mimic this scent are marketed to enhance sexual appeal. However, physical attraction is only one facet of the complex web of human intimacy. Emotional connection, trust, and communication are just as important, if not more so, in fostering deep sexual satisfaction. The most fulfilling sexual experiences occur when both partners feel emotionally attuned to each other, able to communicate their desires and needs openly. This emotional intimacy enhances the physical experience, creating a stronger bond between the couple. Sexual preferences and the evolution of intimacy in long-term relationships. As relationships mature, sexual desires and needs often evolve. For many couples, this shift can present challenges, but it also offers opportunities for growth. During life phases such as menopause, women's sexual desires may change. These changes may lead to feelings of frustration or confusion, but they can also be an invitation to explore new forms of intimacy. By focusing on emotional connection and maintaining open communication, couples can navigate these shifts with patience and understanding. In long-term relationships, it is not uncommon for sexual satisfaction to wane. However, there are strategies couples can employ to reignite the spark. Exploring new sexual fantasies, incorporating playful or experimental elements into the relationship, and deepening the emotional bond outside of the bedroom can all contribute to a more fulfilling and dynamic intimate life. The power of communication, bridging the gap in sexual relationships. The key to a fulfilling intimate life is communication. Discussing desires, boundaries, and preferences openly with a partner is essential for building trust and understanding. Many couples find that once they begin to communicate more openly about their sexual needs, their satisfaction increases significantly. This is especially important for women, as they often feel more emotionally connected when their sexual experiences are supported by mutual understanding. For men, taking the time to understand a woman's needs, both physical and emotional, can lead to a more enriching and fulfilling relationship. Small gestures like kissing her gently while she sleeps or holding her hand during a movie can foster emotional closeness and enhance the sexual bond. Similarly, women who are attuned to their partner's needs and emotions can create an atmosphere of safety and trust that fosters deeper connection. Exploring sexuality. Across different ages, desire and attraction are timeless. Sexual desire is not limited to youth. In fact, attraction can deepen with age, as individuals gain a better understanding of their bodies and desires. As we grow older, we may find that our sexual preferences evolve, but this does not diminish the quality of the experiences. Instead, it can lead to a more mature and nuanced approach to intimacy, one that is grounded in emotional connection, trust, and mutual respect. Studies have shown that older adults who maintain an active sex life enjoy better health outcomes and greater emotional fulfillment. Sexual intimacy in later years often shifts from purely physical pleasure to a more emotionally fulfilling experience. Couples in their 60s and beyond may find that their bond is even stronger than it was in their younger years, as they continue to learn about each other and grow together. This ongoing exploration of intimacy is a testament to the lasting power of human connection, the many dimensions of intimacy and sexual connection. Human sexuality is a deeply personal and multifaceted journey. It is influenced by biology, psychology, culture, and individual experiences. As we explore the nuances of sexual attraction, desire, and satisfaction, it becomes clear that intimacy is not just about physical pleasure. It is about emotional connection, vulnerability, and mutual respect. From the science of intimacy and its health benefits to the complex dynamics of sexual relationships, understanding the intricacies of human sexuality can lead to deeper connections, better communication, and a more fulfilling life. Ultimately, the most profound aspect of intimacy lies in its ability to bring individuals closer together, to foster trust and emotional support, and to create a bond that transcends the physical. Whether through a gentle touch, a shared conversation, or a passionate kiss, intimacy is an enduring force that enriches our lives in ways both seen and unseen.